Well, look at all these satellites here. With these mega constellations that we are building, private, and with all the satellites that have already been put up by governments and more, we are adding a ton of mass to this part of the Earth that naturally does not have much mass. It has very, very, very little mass. And so when you have this enhancement of the electron flux to these critical values, so much so that can cause this deep dielectric charging, that causes more of these satellites to have these malfunctions and to burn up. And we've been seeing, for example, with Starlink, they've been having a lot more satellites burn up than they would like. And especially during like a powerful geomagnetic storm. And so what are these satellites made out of? Well, let's say one Starlink satellite is typically about 1,200 kilometers, mostly made out of aluminum, but other metals too. These are all very conductive metals, right? High power transmission lines have an aluminum core. It's not copper, they use aluminum for that. Still very conductive, copper being the most conductive outside of silver and gold and maybe platinum, but you get the point. So when it ablates into the atmosphere, it burns up. Where does all that go? It just becomes aluminum dust. You do get some debris that falls down, but you get a tremendous amount of metallic dust that is produced that's now hanging out in the atmosphere where just under normal processes, that doesn't occur. And now you have more conductivity of these regions that are already more conductive than further down, like the troposphere, which has a low conductivity, right? Air is resistive. 10 to negative 4 Siemens, basically. Up in the ionosphere, it's 10 to negative 7. And it's that conductivity of the ionosphere, which is host to electric currents, which generate these magnetic field swings, which then cause these geomagnetic storms that we experience on Earth. Aluminum dust particles and other things too stay up there for a long, long time.
I mean, with artificial intelligence, we are summoning the demon.